Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today once again to unpack Marvel Strike Force's newest blog post here, being the Omega Red and the Kyln Redemption. So there's been tons and tons of videos coming out in terms of just preparing and whatnot, but it's going to be starting pretty shortly here, and also tied back to obviously everything going on with the race to 105 milestone. So without further ado, let's get started. What is our battle plan here for the next week or so? You can see what is exciting, and if you guys are a Cosmic Crucible fan, the Ultimate 32 is actually returning to the game. This was super exciting when it came out last year for the first time. It was only run once, but I'm glad to see that this is coming back. So obviously this was probably a mix of feedback from community. I personally enjoyed it. It was pretty cool to face all those different opponents, and there are only three rooms that they're going to be having this time around too. So yeah, definitely something to take advantage of. But it's starting pretty shortly here. We have the Kyln event actually being the first big one, Fortune Fire. Remember, this is Omega Red unlock for the Phoenix Force version of him. There's going to be the Battle Pass changeover here for Miss Marvel Classic Shards. There's also going to be Omega Training, Survival Training in the Spotlight, which are the weekly activities that we typically would see. So that's always business as usual. And then we have the return of the Envoys Content Creator Tournament there on the 30th. So definitely something worth checking out. I'm personally loving the fact that they always give out free stuff. So I'll have that out for you guys. Usually there's 2 or 3 codes that they release. So I'll definitely have that available next Thursday, which is in the coming week here. We have the Mighty Gains Quick Rumble. And then it is finally going to kick off the new Cosmic Crucible Season 12, which actually includes the new rules and everything else. So for those of you that are competitive in that, you might want to pay attention to all the rule changes and whatnot, just because it's always dynamic, it's always updating. Definitely one of the more relevant things in terms of the content, in terms of it being continually up to date. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you take advantage of the blog details here. Last but not least, there's inbox messages here for the character availability. So this is always nice. Blade's going to the Cosmic Crucible store, his diamonds also being available. Oath is heading to the War store, as well as Man-Thing being actually featured in the Spotlight raid. So this is just another kind of turnover here in terms of making sure farmability stays in the game, and the shift in meta here, which is pretty massive because obviously many folks don't have Nightstalkers built up all the way to the max in terms of star level, so this would be big. Sentinels heading over to the Arena store, and Arena Orbs and an Ancient One, Emma Frost are also getting added into the Bumps and Elite store. So yeah, that in a nutshell is basically all the updates, guys. Let's take a look at the Kyln Fortune Fire. Remember, this is the 3 team characters here that you can actually build up, and very, very similar to Scourge, right? You're going to be working your way through floors, but what is important to note is that there's going to be a unique opportunity here with Jean Grey and Hercules both actually getting the full arsenal of their powers. Actually, this is the first time it's actually kind of bypassed that, so these 2 characters will be probably the most important 2 that you'll want to be using for this event. And again, if you guys have checked out my past videos, it is actually a resource trap event because it's really tailored to the end game players, right? The folks that want to unlock Omega Red Phoenix Force, but at the end of the day, he's not really a mandatory must-have character. He is limited obviously in nature, hence why I wanted to take advantage of that. But I mean, if you are a newer player, those transitioning to the mid game or even an early end game, I wouldn't recommend taking advantage of this event. I mean, obviously get the unlock 2 stars pretty easy, but always just save those precious ISO 8 purple ions for Odin, just because he is going to be a more game-changing character to add into your roster as opposed to Omega Red. Okay, let's go down here. We have Ultimate 32. Okay, so Ultimate 32, this is the big return of the tournament, so this is gonna be fun. Nothing much, actually not much verbiage here. There's only 3 defensive rooms, so it's only gonna be lasting 5 days, but it's 32 players, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, hopefully it stays. I actually really do like that kind of aspect. It's more competitive, and as well, just kind of a different shift, which is nice and shorter. We have the return of the Content Creator Tournament. So again, as I noted earlier, there's gonna be free codes and whatnot. What is different this time around, though, it does look like there's going to be some Twitch drops coming. So Cyber Command is officially given the green light for Twitch drops. Tune in to the upcoming Twitch streams, plus select Twitch streams from official Envoys to unpack juicy rewards and other rewards from Twitch drops. Okay, so I will keep you guys up to date if I hear anything that's pretty massive or significant. Although obviously there's always free stuff available just to kind of promote the game and so forth. But yeah, I'll make sure I publish that for you guys too, so you can take advantage of. So stay tuned, guys. We have Juggernaut Zombie actually joining the free claim. So remember how it was first Mr. Negative Then, as it looks like now, if you do have Black Knight and Yellow Stars, you can actually get shards of Juggernaut Zombie free starting on January 27th. So he is going to be replacing Black Knight. That's a beautiful shift, because remember, this was a limited time epic character preceding Scarlet Witch Zombie, right? So it's kind of nice to kind of shift that a bit now. Gives us a little bit extra value there, but as well, you know, for those of you that maximize Black Knight like myself, this is definitely huge, especially since many of us do not have Juggernaut Zombie at 7 stars. And as per usual, guys, make sure if you're watching this before reset, head over to the marvelstrikeforce.com. Make sure you're doing the Friday free claim. That's going to give you obviously free rewards there. And it does look like there's more Medusa shards, which has been the pattern for the last couple weeks, right? We got some like dumps of Medusa shards here, which has helped out for her respective Absolute A-Force team. It's pretty big there. Okay, and then we have the Omega training. So we broke this down in the data mine video preview earlier this week, guys, but remember, this is going to be a combination of Cosmic Crucible and War. This is essentially going to be an opportunity here for the Diamonds of Shadow King. There's tons of XP and tech gear, but no character shards, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be deep diving this tomorrow in terms of just breaking down how free-to-play friendly it is, as per my weekly breakdown videos, but it is going to be a mix of earning these Crimson Hunt Orb from Kyln, battling in War with Hercules, as well as Absolute A-Force battle with Cosmic Crucible with Jean Grey. So it's also a Power Core spending event, so just be mindful of that. If you guys have been using cores, you may want to just hold back and wait until this event comes, and then you can go ham. It's going to give you double bonus there. Otherwise, we have the survival training with the spending of Uncanny Energy, which is what we've been seeing for the last couple weeks. Again, you probably would have needed to use Power Cores to maximize this event as well. Otherwise, yeah, that in a nutshell is the event, guys. So again, make sure you review everything in terms of Cosmic Crucible rooms, and if that's what interests you guys there. We'll be back with more information in terms of the actual tournament, and as well, Ultimate 32. It's gonna be fun, guys. 3 defensive rooms. That's always a good time to, you know, switch things up a bit too. So let me know what you think in the comments below. We'll be back with Kyln content as well. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.